rather than say it's illusory, say that it's relative. Because if you were to look around you now, at everyone in this room, would you say that everyone was an illusion?
No.
No, it's not. Our experience is real. Do you not feel now that your experience is real?
Yes.
I feel that my experience is very real. Well, the question is, what is its reality made of? The reality of something means the stuff that it is made of. So it's okay to call it an illusion if by an illusion, as long as you don't mean it's not real. The traditional Vedanta teaching got a little bit waylaid over this issue and said that the world is not real, experience is not real, only Brahman is real, only consciousness is real, all of this is just an illusion, it's not real. And as a result they developed a very, a rather life-negative attitude, a body-negative attitude. And we read about the despicable body and the body that's made of bones and flesh and urine and excrement. You know, it's a very negative view of the world and the body. It's considered to be unreal or an illusion. And it's true that it's an illusion, but only in this sense, that if by illusion we understand it's not what it appears to be, it doesn't mean that it's unreal. There is no such thing as an unreal experience. Have you ever had an experience that wasn't real? What would an unreal experience be?
Well, I feel like the interpretation of the experience might be unreal.
Well, even an interpretation is a series of thoughts, and our thoughts are real. They're made of something. It may not be an accurate interpretation. All illusions have a reality to them. When you're watching TV and you see the street scene, it looks like a street, but it's not really a street. So as a street, it is an illusion. But that doesn't mean that it's not real, that something is not present. There is something real about the appearance of the street. What is it? The screen. If you go up and touch it, you don't find a street or a landscape, but you don't find nothing. You find a screen. In other words, the screen is the reality of the movie. If you're in the desert and you see a lake of water, the water is an illusion. It's not what it appears to be. But there is a reality to the water. It is light. It's made of something. It's made of light. It's not made of water. So the light is its reality. So we have to be very careful saying experience is not real or the world is not real. The world is real. Experience is real. The question is, what is its reality? Is it stuff called matter? Dead, inert stuff called matter? Does the experience of love, or sympathy, or any experience, does it come out of something called matter? That is the idea upon which our world culture is founded. There is this stuff called matter, and mind and everything contained within it evolved out of that. Scientists still haven't found this stuff called matter, which is, they believe to be the reality of experience. So there is a reality to experience. There is a reality to the world. It's just not something called matter. It's something, we could call it whatever we like. We call it consciousness or presence or being, or it doesn't matter what we call it.
It's more like you can say in a way that it's all real and at the same time
Yes.
it's unreal the same time.
Yeah, you can say that as long as you know what you mean when we say it's all real or it's all unreal. But it's important, particularly for those of us that have studied the Vedanta or non-dual teachings, the Vedantic teachings, which tend to dismiss the world as being unreal. And this has led to so much misunderstanding. I struggled with it for many years because I was brought up in the classical Advaita or Vedantic teaching, and I heard over and over again, the world is not real. And I thought, hell, the world is not real. My experience is very real. And something in me rebelled when I heard all of this is an illusion. I realized, yes, all of this is not what it appears to be, but do we not all feel my experience is real? There is something real. Even if we're having a dream, we can't be sure that we're not having a dream now, but even if we're having a dream, there is a reality to our dreams. Our night dreams are illusions as a Caribbean beach. But that illusion has a reality. What is it made of? It's made of our mind. And what is our mind made of? Infinite consciousness. So infinite consciousness is the reality both of our night dreams and of the waking state. So yes, it's fine to say that your experience is both unreal or real, depending on how you look at it, as long as you understand what you mean by those words.